Well, hello, all of One Event. We are so excited to be here. We have the authentic boy band here with us tonight. My name's Olivia. I'm the group manager, so I'm here representing them. So if you do want to book them for any events, that's going to have to come through me. I'll give you my details at the end. So, boys, great to see you all together. How are we all doing? How's lockdown been?
It's been good. Yeah, it's been cool.
Been fab.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Been writing a lot of music, you know, keeping up the reunions, getting booked up, heavily booked up for next year. So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, doing a lot of gigs from home, being integrated.
Yeah.
You guys have been busy. Yeah, you've been busy. Well, we've had some messages come in from your fans for me to ask you, ask the boy band. And so I've got these questions. I'm going to read them out. So Steve, the question for you to start with, this is from Nigel in Bradford. And he wants to know, what is your pre-show routine? How do you get in the zone?
Hey, good question, Nige. Nige has been to most of the gigs that we've done over the years. And I don't like to take too much about what I do before, but I gargle with TCP. That usually helps. I have 2 extra strong mints, which really gets the vocal cords going. Usually followed by a mint imperial. I like my minty kind of, try and get rid of the TCP smell because the boys don't like that. That's the main thing. I mean, I do about 40, 50 minutes of cardio as well before we go on stage, just to limber me up. But you know, that's I do twice in a day anyway, so that's just a little bit extra for the concert, you know. That's basically it.
That's good.
There you go, Nigel. There's a look into Steve's preparation, pre-show preparation. And so we've got one here for Dom. This is from Nick in Lincoln. And he says, I'm currently a youth pastor, but I'm hoping to break into the boy band world. And he just wants to know, what stage school did you go to? And do you have any advice for him?
Well, Nick, I'm actually asked this question quite a lot, as you can imagine. Sort of path to success type idea. You know, when people see success, they want to know, how do I get there? So, Nick, firstly, I fully understand where you're at, brother. Stage school, I went to the stage school of life. And really, for me, that's the only stage school that's necessary. Yeah. You can waste your time at these London things, or whatever else. Oh, we'll teach you how to sing. We'll teach you how to dance. It's a total waste of time, Nick. It's a total waste of time. But no, I'd fully advise. Yeah, absolutely. Ditch youth pastoring. Go straight for the boy band. Absolutely. And really, the keys to success is the hair. I mean, that is it. The vocals, they tune most of that, don't they now these days? So and the dancing. To be honest, most of the music videos, it's not even us. So it's mostly all about the hair.
So I mean, sort of what you're saying is you're kind of just born with it.
What, with hair?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe they're born with it.
Some have lost it.
I was born with it.
He's living a life of rock and roll. It just fell out.
Well, actually, Dan, that leaves us quite nicely onto the next question, which is for you. And it's from Anonymous. They didn't want to share their name.
Obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Not a youth pastor, is it?
I wouldn't know. Sorry. It just came through to me, Anonymous. So it says, what is your skin and hair care routine? And specifically, how do you get your head so shiny?
Well, I get asked this a lot. Last year when I was on I'm a Celebrity, people were just firing it all the time. How do I look so young? Well, I'm quite intense. Every Tuesday, every Saturday, Gillette Mac 4, get the turbo on there and just polish it up, mate. Nivea cream for me, but I just look really young and fresh. Like Steve, at least 45 minutes cardio, lifting my weights, doing my press ups. You know, like people say I look younger every year. I'm like Benjamin Button. You know, I keep looking better and better every year. So there's quite an intensive program, but a bit of sunshine, I like that. And you know, a smoothie, I shake all the time. And baby, I'm just getting younger and fresher. I'm feeling more vibrant, you know, and God bless me in that arena, mate. The shiny head syndrome.
Yes. So it's kind of your signature thing, isn't it? You know, it's everyone knows Dan.
If I grew my hair, it would be a perfect bouffant, you know, but I choose to go this way. But, you know, I could grow a big centre parting if I wanted to, you know, Terry Nutkins kind of vibe. But this is my shine. Look at it. It's beautiful, glistening, you know, rather angelically.
Shine, Danny, shine.
And obviously we don't know if that came from a man or a woman, but, you know, moisturising is just very important, male or female. It's important to have a good
Twice
routine.
a day, moisturiser. Yeah, beautiful. Bulldog is my favourite.
Okay. Other brands are available, of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And that leads us finally to your question here, Stuart. So this is from Melanie in Southampton. And she says, as the most talented singer in the Bell family, do you hope that one day Dave will follow in your footsteps and join the Authentic Boy Band?
Well, Melanie, I'm not sure that he will reach those dizzy heights, but he's doing quite well. And I like to give him a bit of a mentoring program. He'll never quite keep up with my steps. And, you know, from an early age, I've been a singer and dancer, as possibly you all know. And yeah, he's doing well as a young worship leader. But I suppose you've got to find your sphere. And, you know, us boys together, we're in what I would call the universe sphere, you know, that the sky is the limit. Whereas some people just have to have a smaller sphere. And so Dave does pretty well with his little band called The Moment, you know, and for him, in a sense, it's just a little moment. We as boy bands, you know, it's an hour job. I mean, it's a day job or a month or even a year. And so I think I want to endorse him because he is my son, but I've got to keep him sort of realizing that he can never quite live up to the dizzy heights of my friends here, you know, and we've been going a long time. You'd never know it looking at Dan, and you'd certainly never know it looking at Steve. But, you know, I think, has that answered the question for our friends in Southampton? I think Dave's bookable for certain things. But if you want the big arenas, and if you want the big stage, and if you want the razzmatazz, you are looking at the right people in this conversation.
So I think what we're saying is warm-up act for Dave, but you know, everyone's there to see the main event. So
he's talented because he's my son, but you know.
Great. Well, that's all of the questions that we had sent in. That well, the ones that I decided to share anyway. But I did have one more question. What is your favourite song on this year's One Event album? Now I know we don't need to get into it, boys. We've talked about this before. I know you're not on it this year. I have heard that those who are in charge of what goes on with the album are listening. So I was thinking we could give them a little, you know, a little vocal later, just to maybe an audition to see if they want you on there next year. But in the spirit of goodwill, what's your favourite song on this year's One Event album? We'll start with you, Steve.
I'm not sure whether it's the One Event album or whether it's Last Night of the Proms, but I think Jerusalem is going down very well this year, and I think it will be a hit, followed by Land of Hope and Glory.
Yeah. I am a little sad that we weren't invited, to be honest. Though we really cannot operate with social distancing. You know, we are contact. We're people face to face with the crowd. We can't operate. So possibly that's why. Shall I answer my song? Yeah, I'm going for Passover. simply because it's the only name I could remember from the album, and also, of course, to link with your question to me, because it is written by my dear son Dave.
And what about you, Don?
Yeah, well, I mean, the song that really speaks to me the most is Graves into Gardens. You know, I mean, the song, it speaks. I mean, turning graves into gardens is madness. You know, it's wonderful stuff. Turning bones into armies. You know, I mean, to me, that really speaks to me. And the guy who sang it on the album, Ollie, someone, it's okay. You know, it's not quite how I'd have done it, but I see a lot of myself in Ollie. You know, I think he looks up to me as far as the singing abilities are concerned. So he's got a distance to go, just as Dave has to Stuart, of course. But you know, I definitely see myself. He's done well. He's done okay.
That's high praise there, Don. Thank you. And Dan, what about you?
Well, they're trying really well, aren't they? And I love the album. I think, you know, with a bit of coaching, it can really go somewhere. You know, get up to our dizzy heights of the boy band. You know, we wrote a song called God of Anointing, which was just unbelievable. It just went worldwide. So my favourite one is God of Revival, very similar to our God of Anointed. So I think, you know, we've been a massive influence on all of the album, really. You look through it and it's the boy band. Fred is in every song. So well done to you guys. And all our fans out there, keep believing we will be back even more. But God of Revival's my favourite.
Yeah, we writ it, didn't we?
Yes.
We writ it good.
Well, I think it's about time for us to go. I know that you've got important routines that you must keep in check, but let's leave our fans with just a little something, a little vocal piece. Maybe we could do what we practiced earlier, just sing one event where you are. Let's just leave our fans with that one line. Are we ready? Shall I count you in?
Good.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
What
you are, where you are,
where you are,
you are, one man.
Where you
are,
where you are. Where you are.
One.
Could catch on.
That was brilliant. I'm just really proud to be your manager right now, guys. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Good to sing together, bros.
Pleasure to see you guys.
Olivia, we appreciate your love. Get booking us up. We're going to be hot property over the next 3 years.
Absolutely.